I know domain names don't affect Google SERP rankings. Okay. I don't know why you think you know that. Oh, anyway, I know domain names don't affect Google SERP rankings, but if my domain name has a curse word in it, can that have a negative impact? I.e., I just won't say these. Uh, this site is a blog and it wouldn't be a site that's rated R or for mature audiences only. All right, so first of all, in your first sentence, you say, I know domain names don't affect Google SERP rankings, and I 100% disagree on that. Um, we just did a case study recently uh, with an EMD, an exact match domain, meaning the domain name is an exact match of the keyword, and they still work insanely well in 2021. I have seen this around that there's some kind of, I don't know where it's originating from, but I've seen it in a couple different groups or questions or whatever, where people are saying that domain names shouldn't or don't need the keyword in it, and it's a low ranking factor. Meaning,
No.
yeah, so what we 100%, absolutely 100% disagree with that
100.
based on current work that we're doing. Keywords in your domain name are maybe the number one single ranking factor, right? Of course, you need all your other stuff like your content, make sure you're covering a topic completely, EAT, you need some authority, whatever. But as far as like a single change you can do to your on page, I guess you can't really change your domain name, but you can start with a new domain name. It's probably like the single strongest factor, right? I'm not saying you need keywords in domain. There's tons of domains that just use branded, and that's good as well. But it's just a different strategy. You can get an EMD with a keyword in your domain, and you can really snipe a term,
Yeah.
right?
Personally, I like partial matches
Yeah, they're more
for almost
flexible.
any campaign I'm going to build out.
So yeah,
Now, oh, good.
I was just gonna say, so we wanted to clear up the first sentence. Keywords in the domain do affect SERP rankings. But now let's get to the rest of the question. So he
Yeah.
basically wants to know if a bad word in it can.
So, the thing with the bad word is like I guess it can make you edgy, right, etc. If this blog isn't going to be about, I don't even know what some of these things are, to be honest with you.
Let's go ahead. I want to look
But
up the
I've got an
example
idea.
from
So
OMG.
here's if some of y'all aren't familiar, Fuck Jerry is one of like the most famous marketing companies I think in LA that I know or have heard of. So just type them in and see, we can put them in Ahrefs
Yeah, let's see what
and
the
just see
rankings
what
are.
they're doing because they're a marketing company, right? With a name like Fuck Jerry, which is pretty funny.
Um,
Look,
what's
I
the
don't
name?
know. You're gonna Fuck
Fuck
Jerry.
Jerry. They don't even rank number one for their own site.
Really? Maybe
Well, maybe I have to type it like this.
they don't have a website.
Let's
Well, based on this, I'm gonna say,
no, that's not a
I
good
don't. Yeah,
start.
it's not a good start. Or did they change? They changed their name, I guess. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
So let's look for what's something
Well,
else.
I want to, from OMG Machines a long time ago, Greg, OMG Machines is like another SEO. They do like courses and stuff. But Greg had the one example site, Miami SEO
Oh,
Bitch.
bitch. Yeah, Miami SEO bitch. That
So
one
I'm gonna see if
was ranking
so you
forever.
just search for Miami SEO, which is a competitive term, right? So let's go ahead and we'll look at it over here.
Are they still up there though? Oh
So
yeah, there she is.
Miami SEO, anyone who does SEO knows that, these are some of the more competitive terms because you're ranking against other SEO companies. And then let's scroll down.
Check this website or any of these.
Um,
No. No.
well, it's the local
What? Yeah,
pack.
you don't have to open them.
Anyway,
Either way, yeah, she's here. Keep going.
here we
She
go. They're
is.
ranking number 4. So right here, miamiseobitch.com.
And if you guys weren't too familiar with OMG machines, Miami was a big big thing for them. So there was a lot of ranking for Miami SEO was like a big topic for quite some time. And then when this came on the scene, it caused a bit of a stir. But I guess this would be an answer for this, which is, it's ranking, and it's not R-rated content either. Let's check out the site.
Yeah, so the site's actually, as far as I remember, I think they've actually upgraded it a whole lot. Here's Mike.
It's pretty bad.
But yeah, I mean it's a normal website, right? It doesn't have like adult content or on it or anything. I wonder if bitch even appears on this page.
Yeah, it
I guess
does.
they have to
All over
include
the
their
place. Or six
six
times.
times. But yeah, I mean it is their brand name, so see a bitch. That's just so funny.
It is.
Yeah, shout out to Greg. I doubt he'll see this video, but
Yeah, we've been huge fans a long time, so.
yeah. I think I kind of some of the first stuff I kind of learned from was some stuff I saw from Greg.
Yeah.
And yeah, he actually made this site in the very beginning, and it was a lot worse than this. It was such a horrible website, but he just made it just to test it. He just wanted to see what he could do with a bad word in the domain, and then I think he was pointing a bunch of PBNs at it.
That's funny.
And he was actually ranking number one for Miami SEO against these like companies with actually real websites. And he had like it looked like a website from like the 90s with like the content was horrible. It was like he had done like no on page to it except like changing like like the H1 and like
And that was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? Like when I
no,
first
it
saw
was
the
even
site?
longer than that, I think.
It's crazy.
I,
Yeah, so it's been up this whole time.
it's
I
probably
mean,
like 4 or 5 years ago.
let's see if it's in the map pack at all, like, in the background a little bit. Because I thought he had map pack, right? Or she had map pack. I don't even know who owns that.
It's a he now.
Okay. Oh, so there's Cotton Grammars. I remember that was the original.
I haven't seen
Oh,
anything
Jared.
from him in a long time.
No,
He's still around?
I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Looks like it. Is any of these them? Well, hover over the website and we'll see it down here.
Karma Snack, Miami SEO Geek, SEO Miami. They might also not have a GMB though. Because I don't think any of them
Yeah,
are
maybe
actually
not.
based out of here. They were probably doing it on like if they even had a GMB. Like in the beginning, like Greg didn't have a GMB to it. It was
Probably
literally
not.
just like the worst website you've ever seen with PBNs pointing to it,
Greg-
outranking all
Greg
the
made
competition.
epic tutorials because they were always just, he liked to rank really kind of very simple looking websites, and he was good at it. He had this course called Treasure Map, which was epic
Yeah.
information.
Is Greg still putting out content?
I don't know. I haven't watched a course in quite some time.
Yeah, but so it doesn't look like they're in the map pack, but I guess that they probably just don't have a GMB
Yeah,
to be
could
honest
be.
with you. But yeah,
But yeah, so to answer your question, yes, you can rank a website with a name like that. So, however, for just audience purposes, sometimes being edgy can give you a leg up, and sometimes being an edgy person can, snipe your ability to gain some sort of following. So, yeah, I guess it all just depends on who your audience actually is, is it going to be worthwhile to be edgy like that?
yeah, but it should not affect your rankings.
Like, I wonder how many people hire the Miami SEO bitch.
They're ranked number 4
Mhm.
for a competitive SERP. And people shop around for
Yeah, I'd probably
SEO.
think
They try to
I would
get
think
super
it's funny,
cheap rates.
like, maybe I'll call them.
I bet they
But
get.
then I'd be
but-
on, yeah.
I bet they at least get a ton of emails and calls just
Yeah.
from being up there.
Probably.
But it probably does turn down conversions a bit.
I would feel like the more professional type, yeah. But then again, like I said, Fuck Jerry was a huge PR company.
But maybe the clients that actually wanted to hire you would be like cooler.
Yeah, cooler. Yeah, maybe you get better clientele, easier to deal with.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't be as like horrible as a lot of SEO clients can
Yeah,
be.
the type that invite you out and grab a few beers and then pick up the check after you're done talking business. Oh, cool people.
the best clients give free food, apparently.
Yeah, beers.
All right, let's see what's next. I can't believe that site's still ranking. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking!